Hello guys, my name is Satyam Patil and welcome you all to Science Magic. And guys, before starting today's experiment, I have a challenge for you all. Interested? Okay, let me tell you the challenge. The challenge is, we have to blow this balloon into the bottle. Like we have to blow the balloon in the bottle. Don't feel that is easy. Don't think that it is easy. It is going to be very difficult. Let me show you the demo how it is difficult. See. Guys, it is not happening. So think about it for some time. If you are successful, a big congratulations from me to y'all. But if your experiment is flop, I am here. I will help you all to make this experiment successful. So pause the video for some time, think about it and then come back to me. So guys, the experiment is very easy, very scientific and but a little confusing, right? Were you all able to blow air into balloon? Not possible. So to accomplish this experiment, to make this experiment convert into success, the materials we need are a pencil, a rounder, balloon and a bottle. Only this much, guys. Interesting, right? Everything will be available at your home. So you all can try this experiment. What I will do is just remove the wrapper. I did it! Guys, I removed the wrapper over here. Now what we have to do is... So guys, I'll show you all the whole thing I did again. So what I did was... If you try to like just blow air and then put it into this, it's gonna be difficult. Yeah. No, it's not happening. There is a technique, I think, that we can just add this into it and then blow it. Easy, right? Let's try it. But actually, I don't think that's going to happen. Same thing. Nothing different. Now what we have to do is make a hole over here. Maybe at the down part. So by a rounder, I am making a small hole. Yep. You can see the rounder is inside. But now, how I will make the hole wide? Let me show you that as well. So guys, I am going to make the hole broader by the pencil. Now where is my hole? So guys, finally I found the hole. Now this is the hole. Now what I'll do is to broaden it. I'll just put my pencil into it and just roll my pencil this way. Now this part goes widen and widen. So I'll try doing this. And you all can see mission getting accomplished. Wow! The pencil is inside this and my hole is clearly visible. So I'll make it more broader a little bit. And guys, results over here. Now let's try to blow air into it and check whether it happens. Guys, did you all see that? See this? See, did you all see that? I was able to blow air inside the balloon. No editing, guys. It's just all science. Did you all see that? How interesting it was. Like, by making a simple hole, we were able to blow the balloon. Like this. And one more thing I want to show you all. When I keep my hand or when I keep this pencil over here and then I blow the balloon. Seriously guys, it is requiring so much of pressure. This is very easy. Easy, very easy. But if I push my hand over here, not at all. That pencil was allowing air to go out, but now no. Now, stop doing this and let's think how is this happening. Now see guys. So guys, why was that happening? A very simple reason. We have learnt in our early grades that matter is something that has mass and occupies space. Same. If you remember this sentence, you will be able to identify this very easily. What is happening now? See, when there was no hole in the bottle was without hole. Think that this hole was only not there. I keep my hand over here. Now there was no hole. So think that there was a air. Wait. There was a air into the bottle. Whole air. Now everywhere our full planet is surrounded by air. So there was air into this. So what I did, I just kept the balloon and then I tried to blow it. But matter is something that has mass and occupies space. So this air inside the balloon had occupied the whole space, and as there was whole air over here into the bottle, it was not allowing only the balloon to flow, means blow. But when I made a hole, that time when I blowed there, that time this pushed and the air was able to go out. It was allowed to go out outside. So there was no it was allowing the balloon to blow. Simple science. There was air. So now think that a train is full of people. It is very crowded. So you won't be able to go there. But if the crowd goes into another platform or in the another train, so it will be able to, we will be able to go. Same is with this. This air went somewhere else. So the balloon was able to occupy space. Simple science. So by this we can understand that air also, gases also occupy space. Interesting, right? Let me show you once more. And now guys, did you all see that? We are able to do. So hope you all got the answer. This was the experiment, it was a lot of fun, and by a simple hole we were able to blow the balloon. So we can do one more thing. I'll show you that as well. So guys, you all can see what I did. I filled water in this balloon and then tied a knot over here. So you all can show your friends, amaze them that we can put a balloon into a bottle. A thin bottle but a bigger balloon. Now there is one more challenge waiting for you all. That now you all saw that I had filled the balloon with the bottle and the balloon was inside this. But how did I remove it? This is again based on that theory only, that gases occupy space or matter occupies space. Think for a minute and then inform me. Till then, I'll wait for some time. Blow a balloon inside the bottle like a water balloon. So now how to remove this? So you can see there is some water over here, but that's fine. So now how to remove? If I push it, then that what is going to happen? You all just imagine that. So how can I remove? So you all see that there is a hole over here, correct? So if I press the hole, oh, guys, did you all see that? Amazing, right? See this. What had happened while I was filling the balloon, there was a small hole inside the balloon, by which when I removed it, it started blowing water outside. It started throwing water, and then see this. That's fine. So guys, why did that happen? Let's discuss that as well. So guys, why that happened? That was because what had happened now is now there was air. The balloon had occupied space, but when I blowed air inside the bottle, the air tried to occupy space, and there was a big battle between both of them, but then air won. As I applied a high Newton force, about 10 to 20, you can just guess that, and when I applied that force, the balloon was thrown out. Simple science. Air occupies space, it occupied space and threw the balloon out of the bottle. So the whole experiment was based on matter occupies space. So hope you like the video. If yes, what you need to do is like, share and subscribe the channel. And yes, you can try this experiment. For today's video only this much. Meet you in the next video. Till then, tata, bye bye.